Shall we? Do y'all mind if y'all just listen to it and then I commentate as I watch and smoke and ad-lib? Is that okay? Because I really don't want to set it up back here and shit. Like, hold it or some shit. Like, that's going to be whack. Okay, let's back it up.
I go to Cleveland on a motherfucking Friday. That evening, my homeboy Jonathan come over to the house to get some dog food. He like, Q, you got an eviction notice on your door. Mind you, Thursday, I was with Michelle as at Dugan's. Not Thursday. Thursday, Michelle came to my house and got a plate from the chef from Bar 1 sitting in my face, motherfucking smiling, eating up my motherfucking food, knowing damn well the eviction notice finna come to my house and ain't say shit about it. Okay, y'all, but I can't get mad. I owe this girl the money. I owe you the money, so I cannot get mad. I have no grounds to say anything. I just gotta eat it, and that's what I did.
I disagree. I feel like you can be mad. You know, that was shady. It was messy.
Q, that check you was waiting for in your mailbox. Here it is, Michelle, all that bullshit, all unnecessary court bullshit you wanted to go through. The day the eviction letter get on my goddamn door, the check on my door the next damn day. Dumbass, but you want to be petty? But again, I can't say nothing. I get back from Cleveland, give Michelle the check. Okay, clear the rent. The rent cleared. Now she calling my phone and shit, want to hang out. Nah, bitch, don't call me. Don't call me. What the fuck me and you supposed to go to dinner and talk about right now? Hey, girl, how you doing? Yeah, girl, what color was that eviction notice? I don't want to talk to you right now. I don't want to talk to you right now.
What color was that eviction notice?
Around for 3 goddamn weeks yet, and here you go with this bullshit, knowing the check was coming, but you the friend, you the rich friend, you the friend that's quick to let a bitch know you got 2 cars, you got 2 houses, you buy $8,000 purses, you go this place, you the friend on Instagram that's always on social media showing your skyrise view and your diamonds and what you buying and what you got on. So, bitch, here's the real game. And the moral of the story is you were so tight about that motherfucking eviction on me, bitch, because you ain't half of what the fuck you say you is. You trying to walk around and act like your ass so goddamn rich, but bitch, you live in pillar to post just like the rest of our motherfucking asses, okay? So come around, January come. I ain't been answering Michelle call for 2 weeks. I don't want to hear it. Not that I was mad with her. I needed a break. I still had not processed the fact that my mama has fucking died. And now you want to go kiki with me, and this shit is not cool. It's not cool all the way around. And I understand that I set the shit in motion, and I don't know how to deal with it. So the best way to deal with it, to keep from dealing with it in a negative way, is to not deal with you at all. And that's what I chose to do. Okay, fast forward to January. She called. I'm not answering. Now, in order to be petty, the bitch gonna send me an email talking back. If I want to continue to stay there, I need to give her a 12-month lease and a security deposit equal 1 month's rent by the 30th or by the 15th. Mind you, y'all, she had mailed this shit out 7 days out. Now, knowing I'm having cash flow issues, knowing what I just came off of, your ass was at the funeral, but because I'm not answering the phone from your ass and don't want to talk to you right now, you want to use your little house to leverage some kind of power or control over me. Now you want to deposit in first month's rent. Bitch, I done been in this house for 2.5 motherfucking years with no goddamn security deposit and no lease. Now all of a sudden you want a lease. You was being petty, okay? But because I was stressed out, trying to get my brother and sister squared away, grieving my mama's death, getting my business and my finances back on track, I said to myself, Q, taking on a move right now is not what you need to do. So try to work this shit out with this girl. Call Michelle. Text her and it's like, you know what, Michelle? This is about more than this rent. Somewhere along the way, because the rent was cleared up at this point. This is about more than this rent. Let's sit down and hash this out. Okay, we go back and forth on text messages. We finally sit down and hash it out. You know, friend, I'm sorry. You know, Michelle was like, you know, Q, you've always paid the rent late, this, that, and the third. I say to her, Michelle, I paid the rent on the 22nd because shit, that's when we get our big Google check, and I just never really
Google check.
You never said anything about
it's it. True. I get it around the 22nd, 21st.
So I didn't feel like I was inconveniencing you. Okay, so that was that. We hug it out. She says to me, okay, I'm giving the house over to a property management company because I want to separate the friendship from the business. It's a lot of stress.
See, that's what I just said. I just said it. I was like, she probably was like, I need to get my coin, but we're friends. So I need to like switch this over to somebody else. Because low key, like, yes, like $8,000 is kind of like a, oh shit. It's like, let's be honest. You know what I mean? It seems like they do YouTube, they do blogging. You know what I mean? I'm sure that's not a steady income. No shade. So I'm sure that there were times where maybe rent was late over those 2 years. And maybe she finally got to a point where she was like, your money can't be late no more. Because I feel like even if somebody is stunting and styling, you never know what their budget is. You never know if they a frugalista. You know what I mean? You never know if like how they got what they got is because they really look for the deal. You know? I understand that he paid her, but what I'm saying is over the 2 years plus that he was living there, there could have been other experiences where he was late. And like she was kind of like, that's the last straw. Like I think like sometimes folks in the chat be so forgetful. Y'all know what it's like to have your money be late. It's not nice. And it sucks because it sucks even more if it's from like a friend, because you be like anticipating your money. No, you can't anticipate someone else's finances. But that's why people got to be of their word. If you're telling me that you're getting paid around this time, whatever the fuck is going on in your life doesn't change that I need this money at this time. I'm not saying what she did was nice. I'm saying that it was messy, but I understand. You know what I mean? It's fucked up. It's fucked up. It's messy though. It's really messy. I feel like the thing is she does the same thing. Isn't she a blogger too? She obviously has some other income. You know what I mean? She can't just blog. French fry apple pie, it is late, yo. That's like low-key, that's how Sydney be taking our fucking rent. And I don't like that shit. Like, I don't like that. I feel like if you sign a lease and you say this is when the rent is due, that's when it's due. Don't be trying to start paying it late every time to change it. Because that's annoying as fuck, low-key. For whoever the fuck is getting the money, I'm sure. It's like, I don't like being paid late. If I'm, like, honestly, I get paid late at my job from time to time. And not even late. I'm supposed to get paid on Wednesday, but sometimes it comes on Tuesday. But as of recently, it's been coming Wednesday like shit, and it's pissing me off because I be making Tuesday plans with the money. So it's like, who knows what the fuck she was trying to do with that money? Who knows what she needed to get the fuck done? Being a landlord is a shady job. It's a shady job. It sucks. You gotta fucking collect the money, and then on top of it, you a friend to the nigga that can't pay you on time. That's a bad position to be in. Because I know me, if I had a property and I'm trying to wait on the rent, it's a no-brainer. But it's like, I feel like him introducing this management company being the buffer, it makes more sense now. Hold on, though. I'm getting back into it. I'm going to bump it back a couple seconds. This is a long video, y'all. I love you, Curvaceous. I'm going to get into it.
Sorry. You know, Michelle was like, Q, you've always paid the rent late, this, that, and the third. I say to her, Michelle, I paid the rent on the 22nd because, shit, that's when we get our big Google check, and I just never really thought anything of it. You never said anything about it. I mean, and shit, you always came off like you had it, so I didn't feel like I was inconveniencing you, okay? So that was that. We hug it out. She says...
You know what, though? Can I say... I already feel ways about Funky Dineva using like black women's images to like make money. So I low-key feel extra ways about the fact that Funky Dineva literally makes money pretending to be the bitch that he's motherfucking not paying. So I'm kind of just like, how do you treat black women around you? And like, I think folks are going to treat it like, oh, well, Michelle started the beef because she posted a Periscope. It's like, do you really start a beef by posting a Periscope? It's like, yo, you got to put yourself in her position. Like, imagine you let your friend motherfucking live in your house for mad years and then you come and go and check your shit out and it's all fucked up. And you know that they can't even pay you on time. So how can they fix the damages? Like, it's understandable where she was coming from, but I don't think she started fucking beef. I think she just said her fucking piece. I'm gonna keep watching, though. I'm gonna keep watching.
To me, okay.
Maybe he hid the dog shit when she came over. I be hiding shit from people.
I wanna separate the friendship from the business. There's a lot of stress.
Not Duda, though.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
So she said, she trying to make it seem like, now I can't deal with her with the rent. I got to deal with the property management company. I said, well, fine then, Michelle. I'll deal with the property management company whenever they reach out to
Abnormal Bo for real. You included, bitch. Damn, yes. Come through with the choker, mama.
We had drinks. Everything is good. Okay. So now, I explained to her when she sent me the email about the security deposit and the extra lease that it was January, that I was going to be late. I was going to pay towards the end of the month, but I had enough money coming in that I was going to pay all of January and pay February and be straight. Okay, be on time. And I told her, friend, I'm sorry for taking advantage of the situation and paying you on the 22nd. I will pay you on the 1st moving forward.
Word, I appreciate you saying you took advantage.
This bitch decides to go ahead and file eviction anyway. So I got a pending eviction coming, but you know what? I ain't say nothing about it. January 29th rolled around, my money started rolling in. I texted Michelle, bump, here go 1 deposit, bump, here go 2 deposits. As the money coming in, I'm sending it to her because I know I owe this girl the money. I get no response from Michelle. So I'm like, well, wait a minute now. I don't send this bitch $1,300. I'm not finna send her the remainder of this or February's rent, and this bitch still got a pending eviction on me. She need to say something. Later that night, I go down to Harold's Chicken. Okay, I'm texting her, you coming out tonight, and don't act like you didn't see my previous text. No response. So I said, oh, well, shit, bitch. If I still got an eviction coming down the way, bitch, you ain't getting no more of my motherfucking money because I might have to move. Okay? So I kept the rest of my goddamn coin. But mind you, my rent is $1,425, and I gave the bitch $1,300. So at best, I owe you $125. Okay? So then, a few days later,
no, that's not how it works, girl. That's not how it works. That is not how it works. If you, like, okay, is he saying that after he done paid her, he was already evicted? Why would you pay somebody after they done evicted you? That looks really crazy. Am I wrong? Like, are y'all catching this tea? Like, why would you give anybody your money if they, like, what? She handed over the property to a management company. So why would he be sending her any money? Cunty, that's what it seems like to me. And it seems like low-key, like, folks are saying that, like, she accuses him of doing drugs. Is this in her video or his video? Abnormal Bo, for real. Abnormal Bo, he was scratching a little bit and looking kind of wild a little bit. And, like, I be high, but I feel like y'all know I be smoking weed. I feel like if I was on some other shit, you know, I feel like y'all would know. I feel like I'm pretty open with what I'm doing. I feel like if I was on harder shit, it would be very obvious. Like, this is my vice. And sometimes a daiquiri. But damn, I don't know. Yeah, he was scratching his neck and shit. Listen, don't make me go back and find out exactly when he was scratching his fucking neck. Because I seen it and it stood out to me. And it's like, does that stand out? No. It was like it was prolonged. So it stood out. Anyways, I'm gonna press play.
Let's get together, let's talk, go meet. We're gonna taco Mac and meet. She basically says,
sort of cute, yes. LMAO.
And pondered upon our conversation. I felt some kind of way about some of the stuff you said, and basically I'm still letting the eviction go. Y'all, I was so stressed out with the situation. I said, you know what, Michelle? I think that's the best thing to do too, is just to move out. Now, mind you, it's amicable, it's peaceful, it ain't no fussing and cussing. I'm still trying my hardest to maintain this friendship and do right by this damn girl. I said, Michelle, I'm gonna move out your house. I'm gonna give you whatever money is necessary. I'm gonna clean your house. I said, how much time do I have?
I'm gonna clean your house. He said I'm gonna clean your house.
And they gonna schedule. She
all
said,
right now.
Never do you like that, Q. She said, that's why I wanted to bring you to dinner, to let you know what was going on. I'm going to call you. As soon as the sheriff called me, I'm going to call you. Okay. I'm thinking I got time to move. I'm like, okay, my trigger to start boxing your stuff up, Q. Start looking for a place. And then when Michelle call you, you're going to at least have, you know, a day or 2 or 3 before the sheriff comes. Michelle motherfucking ass called me a week later at 6:30 p.m. and says the sheriff will be there tomorrow at 1:30. Okay, now at 6:30, bitch, every U-Haul place from here to goddamn Timbuktu get ready to close. So I found the nearest open U-Haul place. They opened the next day at 7 o'clock in the morning. I went and got a 7 o'clock in the morning U-Haul, got 2 friends, went to the house and moved out all my damn shit, okay? And listen, I was moving my shit out that house so motherfucking fast, I threw up in a box, okay? Bitch, I threw up over all my toiletries, okay? Just throw up just everywhere. You know how I told you that bitch threw up in the elevator? I threw up in the box, okay? Moving the shit. Moving. I had so much shit on that truck, I couldn't even get my sofa that was left in her garage. But by one, she said,
happy, okay.
Let me tell y'all something. Them hoes wasn't finna embarrass me. Okay, them neighbors.
Cunty, say what I was thinking.
No, God, honey, I got this rich white woman got all her shit, and it was in that U-Haul truck. Okay, 1 o'clock, I pulled out her driveway.
I be dead at him calling himself a rich white woman. How is you a rich white woman throwing up in a box on your shit?
Pulled it close, and I left. Now, y'all, whatever happened to that lady house between 1 o'clock and 1:30 when them damn sheriff people came, I do not know. Okay? About a couple days later, I get a printout from
Hold up.
mysterious property management.
Is he really trying to make it seem like the cops done fucked up the house? Bitch, if you moved quickly, you clearly didn't clean. And you said you were going to clean her house. Now you're not going to clean her house because you had to get evicted? And if the sheriff was coming at 1 and you got a fucking U-Haul at 7, you could have got the dog shit.